Coach Herman Boone, man, like I said, Remember the Titan was one of my favorite. You know, I heard a lot of great things when I first moved back home, how he was the type of guy, he would go in the community, man, and make sure his boys were not hanging out all night. Like, he was the type, go home, get your rest, fellas. And something I like, man, Boone was tough. Boone didn't play. Man, in fact, he was in school, my pastor was in school. They talked like Coach Boone was really a father figure. That stuff you saw in the movie that was real, they say he was a real father figure. You know, he had his coaches go out in the community to make sure his boys were in the house. You know, hey, he coached a lot of greats. Larry Johnson, the defensive line coach for Ohio State. You know, matter of fact, you know, Larry Johnson's son played for Kansas City Chiefs. You know, he coached a lot of them. Ricky Lanier, my wife and them Uncle Butcher, Armstrong boys. You know, hey, Coach Herman Boone instilled a lot of toughness in those guys back in the day. You know, I talked to one of the old greats. I talked to one of the guys. He said, man, back in the day, man, Patil and them Tarboro boys can't mess with us, man. Hey, cause them boys were Williamston back in the day were physical, man. So, you know, it was just a blessing that some of those guys I had a chance to coach their grandkids, man. So, you know, Coach Herman Boone was a great father figure, was somebody I wanted to meet. I know Coach CP and them got the opportunity to meet him. I never got the opportunity to meet him, but I would have loved to meet the man, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, you know, coming straight out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. He had a stint in Virginia. You know, I did my homework. I had a stint in Virginia. He also got the opportunity to come back home to North Carolina and coach at E.J. Hayes, man. He led those boys. I think they won 5 to 6 state championships. And one time they was ranked in America's favorite football team. I also used to go online and look at his interviews and things of that such. Even the whole departure of him going back going to Virginia to T.C. Williams, a young man from Durham, North Carolina. He told the whole situation, how they consolidated schools and how the whole separation happened, how, you know, at the time what happened. And that's what they told him to T.C. Williams in Virginia. And that's how they made the movie Remember the Titan. So I believe if we would have kept him here, man, when they consolidated schools, they would have been making a movie about us. But that interview online, you know, Martin County know what really happened. So that's what kind of made him the tour to go to Virginia. So, but it was just great man like him, man, to instill, I can say, the foundation, because you got to understand something. Those guys that he taught and coached, they had sons, and they son had sons, and some of these boys related to some of these guys in my locker room. So maybe, hey, that toughness that he instilled in their grandparents, they put it in their boys, and they brought it here for me. So Coach Herman Boone is known. You in the barbershop, the old heads, that's what they talk about. I played for one of the boys coaches around, boom. And when they say his name, it shake walls, boom. So, you know, hey, maybe the Lord's willing, one day they'll be able to talk about, I played for Coach Floyd. And one thing about my boys, we physical. And then I was so proud and happy to see my boys the other night when they played against South Creek. And you could just tell the guys that came from the middle school how physical they were. Like Anthony Killebrew and John, I'm so proud of those guys, Quali and them guys. I'm so proud of them, man. Like, we were physical. We ain't soft. You know, that's what we do, man. We're going to man up. Hey, if it ain't hanging off the bone, if it ain't broke, ain't no white meat showing, get right back out there. So, you know, and they'll take that same aspect and when they become men. Yeah, so, hey, Coach Herman Boone, I appreciate you for the pathway. You know, I know you can't hear this, but your family, the Boone family, I appreciate the things that Coach Herman Boone has done for the community of Martin County. It's not in vain. It is not in vain. So, yeah, that's what I think about Herman Boone. He was a great guy, great guy.